Hey everybody, James and Cynthia Green here, and we want to welcome you to Pillow Talk Lounge. I know it's been a long time, but it is so good to see everyone. You know, we've been doing a lot of things since we've been away, but I just want to say it is so good to be back, and it's so good to enjoy your company with us.
Okay, so I'm thinking I've been doing a lot. I don't know what James has been doing besides going to work. So I don't know what he's talking about. We just have not been doing the show because you know what? We just didn't put the effort in. I'm just going to be honest. I didn't schedule it. I didn't plan it out. So you know what? I talked to my girl Chatty and she gave me some great ideas that was a perfect topic for us. So we're like, you know what? It's time to come back and talk to the people, see what you guys are doing. So how y'all been? How's everybody been? What have y'all been up to? You know, I would really love for you to post in the chat. What have y'all been up to these days?
Right. I was just going to say it's been a long time, and I know a lot of people have been doing a lot of things. So that's what I was going to say. Post in the chat what you've been doing, what you've been up to.
Because we haven't been on, I don't think we've been on this year, have we?
I don't think so.
I don't
And
think
it's
so.
July.
Yeah, it's July.
Yeah.
I don't think we've been on this year. But you guys, we got a hot topic. Well, it's a hot topic for us. We've asked a few people, and it's a hot topic for some other couples too. But for some couples, it's not. So we're going to get into this
Right.
little debate, and then you can tell us what you think.
Right. Because, you know, a lot of times we know every couple is not perfect. We know every couple goes through, I wouldn't even say arguments, I would say disagreements. And for us, most of our disagreements revolve around driving in the car.
They happen when we're in the car.
And we like to ask couples when we go through, sometimes play our little newlywed game, who's the better driver?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay, so tell us, who's the better driver in your house? That's been a long debate of ours. I say it's me.
It's me. I'm the professional. I'm a professional driver.
So this is not our topic today, but let me just have to say this. My husband has a temper when he's driving. He has no patience when he's driving. He cuts people off when he's driving. He don't want to let nobody in or get in front of him when he's driving.
No, but here's the key.
No.
When we got married, she said to me, I'll do the cooking if you do the driving.
That doesn't mean you're a better driver.
So if we drive to any state we go to and rent a car, I drive. If we drive to the beach or down south, I drive. Go to Niagara Falls. If it takes 8 hours, I do all the driving.
Doesn't mean you're the better driver. Sorry.
I am the better driver.
He's not the better driver. How many deer have you hit?
It doesn't matter. Deer jump out and deer jump out in front of you. It's not you hitting a deer. It's more of the deer jumping out in front of you and them hitting you. Two in 50 years.
Okay, but anyway, let's get into our real topic, right? So, like James said, our biggest debates, our biggest conflict, our biggest arguments, our greatest challenges were always in the car. So we've been married. Well, been married 19 years in September. It's not a big challenge anymore. Thank the Lord. But one of those challenges are, okay, we're going to ask you first to post in the comment before we give ours. Do you think that if you're driving, can the passenger fall asleep? Can they go to sleep? Do you mind if they go to sleep?
And if you say yes or no, what is the distance? Is it a 3-hour drive? Is it a 4-hour drive? Is it a 5-hour drive? You know, sometimes
1 hour drive.
I know some people drive long distances, say down south or out west, and they could be driving for 7-8 hours. So we're asking you, is it okay if who's ever driving, is it okay that the other person falls asleep?
Well, I can say this though. If it's a all the way across state west, somebody got to go to sleep and take a nap so they can take over the driving. So why would you say that person couldn't go to sleep? So this is our debate.
Unless you stop, you know you're going a long distance and you stop and maybe get a hotel room for the night and get up and drive again.
Okay.
And the one person is still doing the same driving.
So this is our challenge. James doesn't think or does not want me to go to sleep when we're driving. He don't care if it's 30 minutes, if it's 10 hours, 20 hours. I'm not allowed to go to sleep. I'm supposed to stay up and keep his company.
Exactly. Because if you're driving long distance and the driver starts getting sleepy, wouldn't it be better if the passenger talked to him, if y'all had conversations, if y'all sang, if y'all did anything?
So, and I say, there's a lot of people driving together that don't want to talk to each other, don't talk to each other. And some people drive alone. So then what?
But I don't think it's fair if one person is driving and the other person's over there reading a book.
Read.
Because they're not talking to you. They're in their own little world. I feel, talk to me.
He's talking about me because I love to read when we're driving. Because if I take a plane, a train,
and it makes me feel
a bus, a car, I will sit and read a book.
And it makes me feel like I'm driving by myself. I mean, I don't even have a passenger. I don't have nobody in the car with me because she's over there reading the book.
Yo, I just think it's hilarious. He does not want me to do anything but talk to him.
Right.
So when I put my book down, I say, okay, talk.
See, and now she, no. Or let's go a little further.
Okay.
You're driving and you have a question and you look over and maybe ask the question. She doesn't hear the question. She's either reading or looking at her phone. So you didn't even hear my question. And then 5 minutes later, like, what did you say? That time I'm right, like, forget it, nothing. If you would have been talking to me and engaged with me the whole time, you would have heard what I asked.
Yo, this topic is so hilarious to me because I feel like if he, oh yeah, you hold it for a little while. Our tripod broke, so we're holding the camera. So forgive us for shaking a little. Right. But no, I feel like if he's driving, he's driving. I don't ride with him when he goes to work, and it takes him an hour to get there.
Not
and there's nobody's talking to him.
Not the point.
But if we're in the car and we're driving an hour across town, and I'm a little sleepy and I fall asleep, y'all, guess what he does? He would drive on the side of the road where, you know, if you hit the white
shoulder, part, the shoulder where the ridges are,
and it starts making,
and it starts going because you're riding over the ridges.
Say that again.
It's riding over the ridges. It'll wake her up and it'll make her say, "Are you okay?"
Oh my gosh!
Like I'm falling asleep. See, if you talk to me,
but
I wouldn't have to do that.
And guess what? I found out, I did not know for years that he was doing that on purpose to wake me up if I fell asleep. So you guys, you know what? I don't mind staying awake and talking to him. Does. But if I fall asleep, I fall asleep. But reading a book, come on.
But see, then if that's the case, if you're going on a long trip, you could talk about topics. You could talk about what you want to do when you get there to your destination. You could talk about family issues. You could talk about anything, but at least talk. That's how I feel. At least talk to me.
So what I
but when she reads a book and I'll say, talk to me, she'll close the book, like, okay, what do you want to talk about? Like you could come up with an instant topic to just start talking.
You guys, if he's the one that wants to talk, shouldn't he have a topic? Shouldn't he be the one who comes up with the instant topic? Right? Come on now. If I say, oh, you want to talk? What do you want to talk about?
Let me tell you something.
And then he has nothing, like nothing. It's like cricket.
And then I get upset if she goes to sleep or she's reading a book. So what do? I have the nerve to start counting Amazon trucks that pass me by. I mean, how boring is that? You're counting Amazon trucks that pass you by or you pass by on the road.
But it kept his company because guess what? When I woke up, he told me how many Amazon trucks he passed. And 1 year, we had passed over 100 Amazon trucks on the road driving north. I don't know if we're going to Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey. But we passed over 100 Amazon trucks. I thought that was kind of interesting.
See, so and I had to do that to keep my own company because she's not talking to me.
So what y'all think? Who's right? Who's wrong?
Or just how do you feel about the situation? If you're driving, if the person you're driving with, do they talk to you? Do they go to sleep? Is it okay if they go to sleep? You don't mind. But we do say one thing, whoever's driving, that person controls the music. So trust me, if she starts going to sleep, I will put on some old school rap.
Y'all, that used to be a challenge for us. He would turn on that old school rap and it's cussing and gang talking and crazy
No,
talking.
back then it wasn't gang
Yes,
talking.
or
like
whatever. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Talking about killing a
Come
you
on,
know
y'all.
what, and oh my,
that. If you're listening to,
I
if you're listening
can't take
to
it. I can't take
Eric
it.
B and Rakim, Cool Mo D, Big Daddy Kane, Karis one, yeah, y'all know that ain't a bunch of cussing.
Oh my goodness.
That ain't a bunch of gang talk.
He listens to all kinds of rap though. All kinds, but only in the car when we're traveling and when I'm not talking to him.
See what I'm saying?
And it's not that I'm not talking to him.
Maybe I wouldn't listen to it if she would talk to me, if she would have a conversation.
But the thing about it, he don't ever want me to read or not talk to him. When I'm home, reading is like one of my favorite hobbies, my favorite pastime.
Well, do it at home. Don't do it in the car.
No. If I'm home and I got a book, he'll come over there and take his hand and smash my book down or push the book close the pages because he's like, talk to me. Why are you reading that book?
Look, and when we talk about couples, you know how some of you women will say, he doesn't pay me no attention. And now I'm trying to pay her some attention, but she doesn't want it.
No. Women don't like when say some of you women will say, don't that sound a little offensive, y'all? Like he categorizing us and putting us in a group. But anyway, you guys, no. I'm sitting and reading because he's moving around doing something else or he's watching television.
I'm trying to pay her some attention.
No, he's only doing that to aggravate me because he doesn't like it when I read a book.
I'm telling you, let's talk.
No.
You know, you want to hold a conversation. Ain't communication the key to a marriage?
So
let's communicate.
When the book got closed, did you communicate about something?
See, now you want me to just pick a topic. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, you guys. She's just gonna shut the book. Okay, let's talk. About what?
Right. Why did he interrupt me if he didn't already have something he wanted to talk about, if he was going to pay me some attention?
Well, when you don't have a book, we have a lot to talk about.
That's right.
See?
But y'all know what? Y'all know my husband is a jokester. He's only closing my book or putting his hand in it just to I don't know, to tease me, to get my goat, as I say, to aggravate me, just to be a nuisance. That's what he does. He does it just to be a nuisance.
But if you're driving far, you don't want the driver to be sleepy. So the best way is to talk to him, engage that person in conversation.
Okay. So I think James should have a list of conversations that he wants to have when we're driving on the road if it's long distance. Because he expects me to also then come up with the conversation.
What, you want me to write down topics?
Yeah. If that's what you want, if you want to talk the whole way down the road.
So you know what I'm going to do, you guys? I'm going to write down topics and just keep them in my pocket and not say I have them. So if she talks to me and we're driving, fine. But the minute she tries to fall asleep, the minute she wants to read a book, I'm whipping out one of those topics.
Yeah, but y'all know what's so interesting? It used to be when we drove on the road, and we used to take trips all the time, babe. We don't hardly do that anymore. I would bring along something that we were working on in our business, and we would talk business. You know, I had his full attention, so I would talk about, we're going to talk about that next. I would talk about things in the business, things that I want to do. We will come up with topics we want to do, even on our lives, things we want to do at our upcoming event.
Because we'll ask couples about, where do you want to see yourself? What visions or goals do you have? So when you're riding, that's a good topic to talk about. Your vision, your goals.
We do that.
Where do you sit? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we do that all the time instead of reading a book or falling asleep?
Y'all, I can't wait till he come up with his list of topics to talk about while we're on the road. We're going to come back and tell y'all about it. But anyway, so speaking of being on the road and talking about topics, one of the things I used to always have a notebook, and we would talk about our upcoming events, and I would get James' ideas or his ideas of topics he want to talk about on this show. And I would be able to get some real good conversations from him and get his undivided attention and write lots and lots of notes. And so thinking of talking about what you want to see at our upcoming conference, Couples Fest is coming, you guys. Woohoo! I'm so excited. So,
and we'll get to talk more.
He'll get to talk more. For those of you who don't know, every year, the third Saturday in September, we have our couples conference called Couples Fest. It's a weekend experience like none other. It's a relationship experience. We don't just bring you there and we sit and have a bunch of speakers and talk at you or to you. We talk with you. We get you engaged. We give you different experiences.
It's interactive.
To have. Yes, it's very interactive. You get to meet other amazing couples. You get to meet celebrities sometimes. We have great entertainment. We have amazing prizes. We have a lot of fun. So if you want to know more about Couples Fest, and I didn't put it in the I'll put it in the comments. Go to www.couplesfestexpo.com. That's couples EXPOFEST.com and check it out. We love to see you there. We love to meet you. We love you to come walk the red carpet, take a picture with our celebrity. We always have a celebrity MC. Our host is always from TV, radio, the newscasters or something like that. So come make your appearance on the red carpet and get your picture taken.
And so if you're still watching this recording later, we still like to see the comments about who's the better driver, and who's ever driving, do you allow the other person to go to sleep or to read a book and not engage with you in conversation?
I bet some of y'all could care less, right? I can't wait.
I care.
And you know what? Because he care, I do my best.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Don't say you do your best to talk to me. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
She's in a book club, you guys. And if she gets the book and we're going on a trip, she's reading that book and she doesn't care what I think. She is not telling me, I got to finish this book. My book club's coming up.
But you know what? I don't always have a book to read. And I don't always,
sometimes it's your phone. Even if I ask you a question and you're on your phone, you don't hear the question. And then 5 minutes later, what did you say? And I get to the point where, you know what, just forget it. I said nothing.
Y'all know what? We talk.
I get frustrated.
We talk all the time about everything.
But it's different when you're in the car driving, especially if you're going quite a long distance.
That's what I'm, okay, that's my point. We're driving for 2 hours. Somebody better have some topics to talk about, because I don't know what he wants to talk about on the road for 2 hours, okay? We done talked about everything before we left home. So if you got something you want to talk about, you better write it down and you better have it ready to discuss, because I'll be open. I'm open. I'll talk to you, babe. Just give me something
not true
about.
Okay.
All right. All right, you guys. So go to couplesfestexpo.com. We hope to meet you, greet you, see you, have fun with you in September. All right. God bless. We love you.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.